Sige, Coach Bo, is there any update po on the cause of death ng recruit nyo sa UP na si Israel Friday?
Sa ngayon kasi, ang pinakauna nating ginawa, no, just before we could really delve deeper doon sa cause, is to ask permission from the parents. No, pinadalhan natin sila ng form kung okay lang ba sa kanila to perform an autopsy, kung ano pa yung mga pwedeng gawin. But for some reasons, maybe some religious reasons, inayawan nila yung autopsy. So, yung nasa death certificate would only put in there as myocardial infarction as the cause of death.
In layman's terms, Coach, ano ba ang myocardial infarction para lang maintindihan ng mga tao?
Well, as it was explained to me also, no, ito raw ay isang heart attack. No, ito yung usual na nangyayari, no, for several reasons, but hindi naman ako medical person, but yes, yung myocardial infarction, ang ibig sabihin niyan in layman's term is a sudden heart attack.
Prior to yung nangyari kay Israel Friday, Coach Bo, meron na ba siyang like underlying medical condition? May ganun na ba kayong history na that you know of before the incident?
Well, truth be told, Paige, ang usual kasi na paraan, no, especially during recruitment, siyempre meron tayong assumption of regularity kasi nakita natin itong si Israel Friday na naglalaro sa CU who actually been dominating yung kanyang mga liga na sinasalihan ng CEU, no, so wala naman sa isip ng lahat yan, no, except for the fact na before he could enroll or even start the season, meron ang UP has in place some medical tests, no? Just to give a background, kasi dito sa situation ni Friday, maybe 2 weeks ago, before we went to Japan, si Coach Gold asked me to see him in practice kasi parang coach, tingnan mo nga itong si Friday kung pupwede ito sa atin also for next year. No, so I went in practice, I saw him, sabi ko maganda naman ang potential Coach Gold, no, very athletic, 19 years old, so bata pa, mahaba pa yung pwedeng ipag-serve niya sa school. So nag-agree kami na sige, let's talk to CEU for his transfer. No, and just actually just this Monday lang siya na officially admitted through the varsity admission committee um approval page kasi there's always a process kasi in admission sa UP through varsity eh. No, so itong Monday lang siya, but in fact he started practicing with a group after we arrived from Japan, which was late last week. No, so ang requirement for his enrollment bago siya mag-enroll was for him to undergo a medical checkup. Lahat ng mga freshmen naman sa UP nag-undergo ng ganyan, no? And really unfortunate, hindi niya na inabot, no? Kasi he was approved to undergo a medical certification early this week kasi ngayon nga lang siya ngayon lang siya na-approve ng varsity committee. So hindi niya na inabot yung medical evaluation na in hindsight hindi ko naman alam kung makikita natin doon kung talagang meron siyang existing ano to yung mga medical circumstances, no, pero ang sa akin, although hindi pa siya officially enrolled sa UP, talagang we really did not expect for that to happen. No, wala sa isip ng ano lahat 'yan.
Coach, nabanggit mo nga na he was supposed to go yung medical evaluation a few days
Mm.
after dapat. Pero from yung CEU days ba niya, wala ba dong, may ganun din ba silang, ano, wala bang tinurn over na ganung medical records? Or no, meron bang record doon? Possibly wala. Kasi kung meron, you would have known about it as well.
That's right, Paige. In fact, right after that happened, nung nire-revive siya at Coach Gold parang in-inform niya yung CEU management. Wala silang sinabi na walang ano yan, walang prior na incidents na would point out that meron siyang medical condition about the heart, no? So walang sinabing ganun nung anong ano na kasi maralaman din naman natin kasi during the games malalaman din ng CEU yan, no, na nagkakaroon ng difficulty in breathing o may chest pains. In fairness sa CEU, wala talaga siyang ano, wala siyang ganong klasing mga, wala rin silang ni-report na ganong klaseng mga incidents sa amin.
Sorry, Coach, pero can we just go back to what happened? What happened exactly from what you were told? Andun ka ba, Coach, nung nangyari yung incident kay Israel Friday?
Sorry, Paige, ano ulit yon?
Can you go back lang, Coach, to what happened? Nandun ka ba nung nangyari yung na nag-collapse siya? Or what were you told na nangyari noon kay Israel?
No. Oo. Oo, it was Coach Gold who called me up because nung ni-rush na siya, but I wasn't in practice at that time, no. So he called me up and sinabi nga na nag-collapse si Friday and he was rushed to Diliman Hospital. And yun na nga, yung after that, dahil may mga investigation, so tinawagan niya yung management ng CEU to ask kung merong prior incidents na similar to what happened and kung merong medical conditions si Friday. Obviously, walang ganong history na nangyari when he was playing for CEU also.
And then balikan ko lang, Coach, yung nabanggit mo earlier na all freshies undergo yung medical evaluation. How about yung sa athletes po? Meron bang ganun? Or yun na rin po yun dapat, yung medical check-up na yun?
Merong actually pre-participation medical sports evaluation na tinatawag. Apart kasi yung medical evaluation for UP required for all freshmen yan eh. No, so yung nagkakaroon sila ng ECG, nagkakaroon sila ng chest x-rays, physical examination, yung usual na pinagdadaanan ng UP freshman, no? Pero may tinatawag tayong pre-participation na medical sports evaluation para lang to sa lahat ng athletes, no? May pwedeng junior, freshman, lahat ng to eh kasama dapat. Yun na nga lang, sabi ko sa in hindsight, hindi inabot ito lahat ni Friday kasi kakarating niya lang. No, kakarating ilang araw pa lang siya nasa ensayo eh. So, hindi niya na inabot yung pre-participation medical sports evaluation na nandun, meron ding ECG, meron ding interview about medical history kasi pag nagkaroon ka ng medical history at nagkaroon ng konting stress doon sa mga tests sa PMSE, eh nagkakaroon pa ng mga further medical testings, no? Doon mismo nagkakaroon na ng medical testings para sa mga halimbawa, merong naramdaman siguro yung doktor na nakita niya na mukhang may glitch ng konti itong heart mo, eh kailangan natin ng further tests. Again, unfortunately, as I mentioned, hindi inabot ito ni Friday.
So, Coach, moving forward, are there steps that the UPOASD will take to avoid yung I mean, hindi siya ma-avoid in general eh, pero what steps will you be undertaking after this incident?
Hello, Paige?
Hello, coach. Sorry, nawala po ba?
Yan.
Oo.
Better.
Oo.
Yan, better.
Sir, given yung nangyari kay Israel Friday, what steps will you be taking in the future? Kasi hindi naman siya talaga actually ma-prevent. Pero what will you do moving forward?
Ang nasa isip kaagad natin, no, itong pinaka-immediate na ginawa natin kasi if you remember Page, meron din itong previous na nangyari about kay Yoro, no, yung FSA also
NU.
ng UP o UP, yung UP
UP, yes, yes.
football, yung
Yes, yes.
football siya, no. Oo, so pareho sila. And again, hindi naman ito, opinion lang ito ng ibang medical doctors. Hindi ko naman opinion to na talagang very susceptible din ng mga Africans to such conditions, no? So ang ginawa natin, ang ginawa ng Office for Athletics and Sports Development pinaano natin, bago mag-resume ng practice ngayon ng all foreign student athletes ng UP is they have to undergo tests, no? Ngayon sa cardiovascular tests muna ngayon, regardless kung nag-undergo na sila ng sinasabi ko kanina na PMSE, but they have to go para ma-clear lang natin about their medical, yung kung meron silang medical conditions ngayon. No, that's one. And the other is need dalawang tumutulong na sa atin. In fact, tatlo na nga tumutulong sa atin ngayon na mga hospitals, no, to our publics like the PGH and the Quirino Memorial Medical Center. And kahapon lang tumawag din sa atin yung presidente ng Cardinal Santos Medical Center. They really wanted to help and they want to widen or to ano bang term nila, no, parang palawakin pa yung mga tests ng ating mga athletes, no, kasi una dapat hindi lang siguro ECG, kung hindi may sinatawag sila mga stress echo na mga testings, no. So yun yung corrective action natin na kailangan. And then siguro to nip it in the bud page, no, ipag the moment na we have fresh recruits, ang pinaka-requirement siguro natin is even before they start practicing with a team is the requirement would be a medical certification that they're really fit para mag-ensayo na or even maglaro sa sports program ng UP.
So, like yung itong last yung nabanggit, Coach Bo, that's for moving forward na. Or ngayon, immediately na rin yan na they should have certification. Kasi tapos na recruitment
Oh,
season nyo eh, di ba?
correct. Oo. And then pero ito kasi ngayon as I mentioned to you, lahat ng mga recruits natin nag-undergo na yan ng ng medical certification. And majority yung medical certification for freshmen kasi mga recruits sila. And then majority of them also underwent the PMSE testing. No, so nakadalawa na sila, but moving forward those na hindi natin lalo na yung mga second semester sports page, siguro we need for them to undergo itong mga medical evaluation na to, no, para lang ma-cover natin yung mga existing conditions nila. Sabi ko nga ang whatever expense, whatever inconvenience will far outweigh yan yung importance ng safety at saka health ng ating mga student athletes.
This will be shouldered by the school, no, Coach? Itong further testing na nabanggit
Yeah,
nyo.
oo. Yeah, regardless if it's going to be shouldered by our partner hospitals like PGH or QMMC or even some for our sponsors like Cardinal Santos, no, or even our sponsors talaga, it really won't matter kung kanino manggagaling, but it has to happen. It really has to happen. Everyone has to be cleared medically para makapaglaro, no, kasi we wouldn't want anyone again undergoing such condition.
So, coach, yung basketball team, did they stop practice until further notice after what happened? Or ano ba yung protocol niyo sa ganun?
Well, yeah, hindi pa hindi pa uh, although hindi professionally, nag-usap-usap naman sila, although hindi professionally that it was processed by a professional counselor, no. But all of them talked about it, no. Pinag-usapan nila what happened, and they agreed that they need to move forward. They will have to grieve with the family of Friday, but they know that the task at hand for them is really to move forward. And in fact, lahat ng timing na to nagkaroon ng off page because tomorrow um, the team has to go to Korea for their last training camp. No. So lahat na niyang apektado, hindi naging ideal yung condition ngayon for everyone moving into the start of the season 88. Pero ganun talaga eh. They need to adjust, they need to make sure na um, their minds are into it, and yung mga ganung bagay talaga sa buhay, as young as they are, they really happen.
Yung kalaro ni Friday, sir, was mga Team A to? Team A ng UP to? Or,
Yeah,
okay. Oo.
nakiki-ensayo na siya sa Team A when that happened.
Coach, meron bang assistance na binigay ang UP sa family ni Israel Friday after what happened?
Yeah, lahat no, oo, lahat ng to sinasagot ng FU. In fact, in fairness to CEU, they were there kasi si Friday spent more time with CEU than UP eh. So yung relationships niya talaga nandun sa CEU. So again, yung management ng CEU at saka yung UP, they work hand in hand in making things, I don't know if you can say these things, easier for the family of Friday. They communicate with them, they ask them what to do. So ngayon, they're just waiting further instructions from the parents kung talagang magkakaroon ba ng let's say services for Friday dito, o if a fly na siya sa Abuja, Nigeria, or whatever. So everything is being communicated to the parents.
Siguro since kausap na rin kita, coach, you mentioned yung preparations ng UP for season 88. Kumusta naman yung preparations ng UP Fighting Maroons, especially defending champions kayo sa men's basketball?
Well, technically, andun na eh. Yung planning natin, nandun na yung planning ng team, no? Kaya nga nabanggit ko kanina, no? This is going to be the last one. Itong training camp in Korea. Naging kasama dyan before that was the WBS sa Japan. Before that was our Serbia camp. So, tuloy-tuloy talaga yung preparation ng team going into season 88. Alam naman natin na malaki yung naging nawala, no, in terms of personnel sa UP, with the departure nila QMB, Francis Lopez, si JD Kagulangan, but whoever is there in the team right now, they are really wanting to step up, para sa mga void na naiwan ng mga players na yan, and to make sure that we will have a another good chance of winning the championship.
Nabanggit mo, coach, yung WUBS. Unfortunately, nag-exit yung UP sa first round pa lang nun. What did you make of yung performance ng UP doon sa competition?
I'd say well, two games lang naman yun, no? But we had some ang maganda kasi doon is that when we were in Japan, we were able to play maybe three more games around Tokyo, no? So nadagdagan yung mga games namin, and then when we went first game against the eventual champion, which is the Korea University, talagang mahusay naman talaga yung team na yun, no? I'd say na we would have brought our A1 game, and kung A1 game namin, mahihirapan pa rin kami to beat them. So I think we did well against them, and then against Sydney, who's also a very formidable team. natalo din kami. But all in all, kasama talaga lahat yung mga lessons about winning and losing. And the good thing about that is hindi pa counted yun sa UAAP, no? Importante that we learn our lessons and how to get better from there.
You mentioned na everyone's ready to step up. Who do you see stepping up sa personnel na naiwan dito sa UP given nga na madaming nawala and meron bang new faces na tingin mo sila yung isa sa mga aabangan namin sa season 88?
Ang pinaka ang pinaka what I call this, what do I call this? Yung pinaka responsable, in terms of continuing yung winning culture ng team would really lie sa mga veterano, yung tinatawag ko ang mga Maroon 5, no? Yung mga veterano like sila Harold Alarcon, Terence Fortea, Jerry Abadiano, si Janjan Felicidad, then si Raylan Torres. Sila yung mga nagsimula yan nung unang mga championship hanggang ngayon. Ito na yung last year nila. They should be able to carry that burden in terms of communicating to their teammates kasi maraming bago diyan eh. Hindi hindi madali kasi magbuo ng kultura of winning. So sila yung parameter, sila yung boundary na ito yung dapat nating gagawin, as a team kasi I naniniwala ako na mas magiging mahirap sa kanila to compete this season, no? It doesn't mean na hindi nila kaya, but in terms of personnel, na minsan na ma-match up pa na sila ng mga ibang teams.
Sige, coach.